welcome back to another episode of the Pumpernickel podcast.
Pumpernickel!
We back after some very, very technical difficulties before having to try to get these headphones set up, which we still didn't. And so we back to basics, so the sound quality still trash, but we'll get there. We're growing. God's working on all of us.
I still blame Jeff Bezos.
I blame him and Jeff Kaplan.
Definitely Jeff Kaplan.
Mostly Jeff Kaplan.
I blame a brand that uses Windows for its logo.
Bro, why you talk like the peppermint soldier from Adventure Time? But anywho, we're gonna just jump straight into it with a conversation that we brought up earlier, which is something you all can think about as well, is what universe or what movie, essentially, what action movie star would you choose to be if given the opportunity?
So, if I was gonna go old school, I would do Rambo. And if I was gonna do something more modern, I would do John Wick.
But you have to live in this universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your life. Like
John Wick, would you want
you're
to
John
be John Wick? You want to kill and be suave like him, but you have to live with the fact that every assassin on Earth is now
well, no. That aside, your wife is dead. Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Okay, well, first of all,
you've lost things in your life.
Yeah,
right?
like if you don't know the plot of John Wick, don't worry about it. There's not really much of a plot to John Wick.
Right, exactly.
Sadness
about the plot. Yeah.
Sadness happens, followed by murder.
Yeah,
Right.
Keanu Reeves goes out there working people.
It's the Fast and Furious for murder.
Mark.
But yeah, no, I would.
Mike, that's an action movie.
It counts.
Holy fuck.
Oh my gosh. Sanchez's got a twinkle in his eye.
I have been enlightened. Alright, continue.
Actually, yeah, that's actually not a bad one. But no, I would definitely still be okay with being in John Wick's universe. Cause like, yeah, no, like a lot of people are out here trying to like take me out, but I'm John Wick.
Yeah, but there's also no enjoyment in it for you. Like, if you want to, if you chose like a 007 or something like that, but it'd be like, which I think will be mine, but it's...
Of course it is Mr. Tanqueray.
We'll get on that in a moment. It's the point of like living in that universe now means that you have to, cause yeah, you're John Wick, but we don't know what John Wick 3 looked like yet. So for all we know, he get clapped in John Wick 3. Odds are that's not gonna happen, but still, you never know. Like, you have to live in the universe, and you have to like, even if you're John Wick, you have to always be on guard. There's always somebody around trying to kill you.
True.
And if movie 2 was anything like the life you'd have to live, everyone in New York is bound to try to kill you at some point.
But he also said Rambo.
True, Rambo's not about, but then Rambo didn't live a good life.
The thing is, though, in most of these action movies, the hero always wins.
That's right. You always win.
You always lose.
Right.
Yes.
So I mean, like, sorry, I was thinking about Rambo as one, but I would also do Rocky for the old one.
Yeah.
Rocky's a clean one.
Rocky's pretty clean, man.
And the end starts kind of fading.
At the end, he starts kind of fading, but I mean, like, he was like what, 4 movies in?
Yeah.
But you come back to Creed, and you're a good teacher. You got your nice restaurant.
Well, no, at 3, Mickey dies.
That's true.
That's pretty sad.
That's rough.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's life, man. Like, people, you lose people as you get old. Like,
Mickey was like Yoda.
I'd almost rather be Creed than I would rather be, what's his name?
Michael B. Jordan
than I would be Sylvester Stallone.
No, dude, because Sylvester Stallone like fucking was owning it. Like,
yeah,
movies like 2, 3, he was getting the money.
But Creed, he is rich. He just chooses to live poor so that way he can kind of get his starting dream up. But he does still have that wealth.
But don't you think it'd be a better satisfaction starting from the ground, like being poor, like Rocky, and then like
would you do that to your kids?
Huh?
yeah.
Yeah.
You make them, if you had the option for them to
Rocky's
be poor or to be wealthy with you, you would start them off as poor.
Yeah.
Learn
the value of $1 the hard way.
The hard way, bro.
Maybe you don't have to do it the hard way.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do that.
I'm not saying that you like then bring them in. I'm saying you only have one or the other.
Yeah.
So if you choose to have kids in the future, you gonna give up your money, Eddie, and start back from scratch where your parents started?
No, I'm keeping my money.
No, that's my money.
Yeah, there's smart ways to raise your kids. Yeah, you could be rich and teach your kids to keep wealth going. They learn the value of $1 even with money.
Yeah, but
you could be a bad parent and then be spoiled. You could be a good parent and they continue to mature that wealth.
yeah, but it's
problem is though, is odds are they're gonna look like Donald Trump Jr.
I mean, we don't know though. Donald Jr. doesn't look like he ever had a parent.
Well, to be
In all
fair,
fairness,
I mean-
you think Trump was a father to Don Jr.? Nah, dog.
I mean,
I think he was present. I just don't think he was a dad.
he didn't name his kid after a duck, cartoon duck.
Right.
But I mean, in Rocky's kid is living in wealth. So like, you see what I mean? Like the life that you're like,
True.
talking about. Like he's living the Rocky life, right? So he has the best satisfaction of going from zero to hero. He becomes everybody in Philly loves him. His kid is rich. He's rich. His wife lives wealthy. He lives wealthy. Even in the crash, sure he has that little bit of struggle when the kid's a teenager, but then he comes back with the restaurant, Rocky Balboa. Yeah, see, it's all good.
I mean, I'm not saying that it would be bad. I'm just saying, like, if giving your kids a leg up, isn't that every parent's dream?
Well, that's what Rocky did, man. You got the money.
That your kids have a leg up that you never had before. But anyway, that's a completely different topic. Continue. Mike chose it. Wait, did you choose yours in the first place? We over here rambling about shit. And
Yeah, that was the first thing I did.
Rocky.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I would do Rocky and then
So
John.
Rocky,
What's yours, Mike? White Mike?
Any action star?
Yeah, any,
old order it is.
You would be in the movie.
You'd
Like
be
you would live
Crash.
that life.
It'd be any
or Crank, sorry.
it'd be any Tom Cruise movie.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Mission Impossible?
That's about right.
or
Top Gun.
would it be
Top Gun is
Jack
the one I was
Reacher.
thinking of with him.
Jack Reacher.
If you had to pick one, Mike,
What?
or top two.
He got to pick 3.
Okay,
No, he'd be like, pick Rocky.
Pick three. But he ended up with Rocky.
Top Gun. Next.
And,
With zero explanation or thought
Does
behind
there
it.
need to be one? He flies planes. Doesn't age.
true.
Goose dies.
Yeah, Goose dies.
But you live with that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Because you live.
because you live.
We'll see in Top Gun 2. Maybe he's a
Yeah,
co-character.
Top Gun 2's coming out, and Jennifer Connelly's gonna be in it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
If you see like his love interest in the first film, she aged like cheddar cheese.
She eats like cheddar
Yeah.
cheese.
Hey, have you noticed
Counter.
that?
She aged like milk.
Hey, have you noticed that though? Like all these actors have like access to like great plastic surgeons, right?
Yeah.
And the men typically maintain what they look like over the years, but the women, like a star, like any female star actress that started with like Tom Hanks or with Leo when Leo was young, and you push them back to today, they
Or do you think
they
you have
age.
weird standards for people's faces?
Right. I also think the standards are different. 'Cause a lot of dudes.
My example was
I
pretty
think
cool.
Tom Cruise is yeah.
Well, he's got that Xenu technology with him though.
Tom Cruise
Yeah.
got the same well of fountain of youth that Pharrell got.
Yeah.
Pharrell
And Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'Cause
Keanu
damn,
Reeves.
they-
Keanu Reeves looks the same. He just now has a beard.
They said that about Paul Rudd. They were like, he hasn't aged a day, and somebody posted underneath there like, because he's been 40 his entire life.
But no, it's true though. Like, I think when you look at like female actresses, don't they have a smaller segment of time when for them to like produce hits?
Yeah, I mean, is that stereotype in Hollywood, I think, where they think that a woman's only as valuable as the way she looks,
That's her sex appeal. Yeah.
as her sex appeal. So,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think there's a different standard and a different sort of crop of life in that sort of category.
Yeah.
right. Or like that they get pigeonholed into certain roles. So not necessarily that you can't be successful, it's that your roles change as you age, specifically with women,
Yeah.
more than with men. So like,
It's just like
yeah.
when you're younger and more attractive, you get to be the star. You
Yeah,
get to
a
be
hot star.
the love interest, and then like if you're still attractive by the time you're like your late 40s, upper 50s, then you get to be like the MILF in like a family movie.
right.
And then
right.
like if you're still rocking it, later on in life, then you get to be like a grandma or advisory role or some shit like that. Maybe even
yeah, you have your place.
yeah.
somewhere in there.
you're Angela Bassett.
Oh yeah, which is timeless, but that's another argument entirely.
Sorry for the giggles in the background.
All right,
Say-
Eric's or not Eric. Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa, I am not Powerline.
Yeah. All right, go for it.
So I'm gonna either go with A, I want to be Jean-Claude Van Damme in Bloodsport
Damn,
Fire
that's a good
choice.
one. That's a
because he had the heart, mind, soul all connected into one, and was able to beat Bolo Young while blinded.
Bolo.
Bolo Young.
He beat that man
Or
with
the-
glass on his hand.
Or I'm conflicted between that one. I like that one a lot. She's got sort of everything sort of in she going on there. Or I'm torn between Tony Stark and James Bond.
I guess that does kind of
those are
action.
very good.
I'd rather be T'Challa.
I'm not black.
I mean, you don't have to be.
They
black.
did a White Panther.
Yeah, there is actually.
Yeah, the albino panthers.
The Albino Panther?
Yeah, there was like it's a whole storyline within the White Panther or Black Panther universe.
I'm like, oh shit, if I do that, would be White Power Ranger.
I guess that counts as action star.
Yeah, you could.
Why would
Yeah.
I guess why?
Power Rangers did make a movie, so that does count.
They made multiple movies. But versus Ivan Ooze.
Yeah, but like their lives are pretty much ordinary apart from the transport.
Right, it was really nothing awesome about their lives.
Like Tony Stark's got the big like luxury palaces.
Yeah, but I mean, that might be his jam. Like, if you want like an ordinary life, and then like, oh hey, like when I'm sick of being ordinary, let me like transform and go like fight some space aliens or some shit, and then.
Okay, so hold on. Does Captain America ever age, or is he like perpetual now?
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, like that.
How does that work?
I think he ages very slowly, right?
Something
The thing is, he was frozen for like many a year,
70 years.
and now that he's out, like he's just aging very, very slowly.
Okay, I'll stick with John Claude and Bloodsport.
I think he's on the Wolverine timeline, like life scale.
Because I can fight someone with my eyes closed.
Yeah, fuck.
I'm so in tune with my soul and the world.
You up, Eddie?
Well, I'm struggling between 4 choices.
What you got? Let's narrow it down for you.
All right, I'm looking at Batman.
Which Batman? There's lots.
The recent Batman, not what's his name.
Ben Affleck, you talking
Not
about
Ben
that?
Affleck,
Christian
Bale.
So you want Christian Bale Batman?
Yeah, that series is fucking awesome. Wolverine.
Wolverine would be tight.
Yeah.
Wolverine
Okay.
fucking lives a fucking life. You know, he's got many a woman throughout the ages.
But you also gotta live in that universe. Too.
Yeah, well, that's I'm okay with that.
You okay with living in a universe where there's some dude that could ball you up like a piece of paper
That's
with his
fine.
mind?
That's fine.
I don't know about that, big dog.
That's okay. Because he triumphed in the end.
Huh?
He triumphed in the end.
Did he?
Yes. We'll put it there. And then now there's like the Fast and Furious movies. Those are action movies. And those are.
So who would you be in the Fast and Furious? You can't pick one character.
The Rock.
Is there anyone who do you think I'd choose? Paul Walker's character? Sure, he died, but he lived a good life.
You choose him over The Rock?
Yeah.
Well, The Rock's not in all the movies though.
That don't mean shit. He in the important ones.
No, I'd be Paul Walker, man.
I
You
would-
start off good, you see the life progress, you
And then
have
you-
fun, you make money, you get a hot wife,
You gotta go on the run from the government and kill people.
and then you drive away.
And then rob gasoline trucks in Brazil.
That's right.
I would sooner.
And actually, in the movie, he doesn't die, right? He just drives off to be home with the kids after a successful life as a criminal with lots of money. It gets me to there.
Yeah, tear shit.
All right, so we got Paul Walker.
Yeah.
We got what were the other ones?
Wolverine,
Wolverine
Batman.
and Batman. Christian Bale
Oh,
Batman.
and Austin Powers. That'd be a nice one, too.
So-
That'd be a fucking spy who shagged me.
Eduardo Sanchez, International Man of Mystery.
There it is.
Right. Well, the name could be different. It just as long
Nah.
as it works.
He's like Archer with an accent mark. Archer.
With an Inye.
You know what? I choose Paul Walker. Role.
Out of all of the movie stars you could be, you choose Paul Walker.
Yeah, because Batman and Wolverine are cool and all, but they got lots of like.
That's a very
But remember, you're not gonna look like Paul Walker. You're gonna look like you.
Right, but I live in his life, so I still get the hot woman, the kid, the money, and
The
the
money.
Yeah.
He's negative money, homie.
Huh?
He's negative money. He's
No,
running gasoline trucks in Brazil.
No. If you follow the whole series, the 7 or 8 of them now,
They got stacks.
you realize he got specs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got money.
Yeah, he's got like that nice villa in Spain.
They live a real life GTA in the movie.
That's
pretty
very
much.
true.
Yeah, it's exclusively what they are. Is GTA brought to life.
You got nice fancy cars,
Whatever you're into, man.
dollar bills.
It'd be tight.
If you want to race Vin Diesel the rest of your life, that's cool. You call him Buster, busting bald dude.
And you'll always lose.
Yeah, you're like Monstars in the race industry. You'll always lose. That's cool though.
That's good, man.
What about you, Owen?
Tony Stark is a good suggestion, man. Like, never ending rich. Everybody loves you. You can choose to be in the fights whether you want to or not. And you know what I mean? Like, he just has the best of everything. And then your heart pumps fucking oil, nigga. Like, you're on another level. It's like, you don't even have a supersized pacemaker, bro. Like, you're just perfect.
Your heart's like the Allspark.
Right, yeah, exactly. Like, can you lose? And then on top of, I guess Pepper Potts is the...
You can lose, because my man got slept by Thanos.
Yeah.
Pepper Potts not
In all fairness, though, it's Thanos. Like,
I mean, yeah.
There are worse fights to lose. There are mostly worse fights to lose. That, or I would do Daniel Craig's 007.
Okay, so now off of that, I'm actually not a fan of his 007.
Really?
I'm not.
I've heard a lot of people say that. Like,
I like I like some of the Daniel Craig ones and some of the other ones I'm not.
Right, like Skyfall was kind of lame.
Skyfall was good.
You thought Skyfall was better than Casino Royale?
No, Casino Royale was better, but
Yeah.
Skyfall was good.
Or what was the one after Casino Royale? Was
Spectre.
No, there was one.
Quantum of Solace.
Quantum of
Quantum of
Solace.
Solace is the one that's
What's
so
the
bad.
one with not Javier Bardem?
Hadouken?
It is hard.
Skyfall.
Skyfall was great. I love Skyfall. That was one of my favorite
Yeah,
ones.
Skyfall was like really
Yeah.
good.
And so that's the one I think of all the time when I think about it.
No, he's not like James. He's not like suave enough.
I think he has the
He's like a regular guy.
Well, no, I think he had the charisma. I think he has the character to it. It's just that you guys are used to cause the ones preceding him. Speaking of which, I want to see an Idris Elba one. I know people have been suggesting it online.
Oh, dude,
Yes.
yeah, I'm a big
yeah,
fan.
sign me
I
the
would
fuck up for
love
that.
to see
Who is that?
Idris Elba from he's been in a ton of movies. What's the you seen American Gangster?
Yeah.
The one that Denzel shoots in the face in the middle of the street.
The guy from Pacific Rim?
Yes.
Yeah, the guy from Pacific Rim. That's the example.
That's Idris Elba, but he acts in mostly serious roles, so you get a different. He would be a perfect James Bond. in my
Yeah.
idea, because he fits that smooth kind of.
Yeah, he's got that, like-
He doesn't have a. Obviously, he wouldn't need a British accent.
He is, yeah, he's
Yeah.
British.
I was about to say, yeah, he wouldn't need one.
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah, he's got the accent. He's got the suave character. He's got the
He would
yeah.
be great. He really would.
He seems to have that like mysterious flair, the dark
yeah,
light.
yeah.
Maybe it's because I was raised in that era, but for me, Pierce Brosnan's unbeatable as James Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Pierce Brosnan.
Chris Brosnan was great, but
Because he had the suave and the tech, and like he didn't like. Daniel Craig always like he kept falling for girls. Like every girl that came by was like, "Oh, I'm in love with you," and then she would die and he'd fall apart.
well, I don't know if he like. it was
That's
like
true.
that.
That's true. Like
I think there was a
Pierce
emotion
is a
tied to
different
it
animal.
because like I think that what made it powerful was that like he isn't just like this kind of cold-blooded dude. Even though he was cold-blooded because he was always, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't hurt him too much when they shot old girl in the face in Skyfall. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen that movie. But it's just
bro,
like,
what a way to kill as a villain though.
that was
To sit there-
I love that scene.
He's sitting there like, let's have some time to pray.
Yeah, I love that scene because you got the villainy from it. But it was, I think his is great in the sense that he brings something different to it. He brings a certain emotion that's different than the other ones. And so I like
Weakness.
it, yeah. I think Daniel Craig is anti-gun in real life.
Vulnerable.
Yes,
Yeah.
which I don't like.
Right, which probably might be contributing to the reason why you don't think he's as strong.
Because I think James Bond's supposed to be like straight up guns and gadgets.
Right.
Yes.
I think the maturity of these new recent ones, except like I said, the only thing that was awful was this newest one. It's the worst role Christoph Waltz has ever chosen.
Yeah, Christoph.
Yeah.
And then no
And it's
blame on
not
him.
even, yeah, it's
No
no,
blame on
his
him.
acting is always on point, but it's the fact that the role was terrible.
The writing in the role, yeah, the writing in the role on that one was.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, that movie felt more like a setup for another one. You know, it's
Right,
almost like a
right,
build up
right,
to it.
right.
But then there's all these negotiations where Daniel Craig
They
wants
should
more
have
money,
ended
he
on,
doesn't want to.
on Skyfall.
But-
Spectre wasn't necessary.
He did have that sweet concept Aston Martin car,
Yes.
Oh yeah,
which was unbelievable.
dude, that car was fire.
You got constant or that or like Wanted maybe. Would be
You don't want to be wanted. People are taking the kids trying to rape them.
in Wanted.
No, he's talking about the one where you curve bullets, right?
Yeah, Kurt.
What am I thinking of? With Liam
I think
Neeson.
about Liam Neeson's.
Oh, Taken.
Taken.
No, hell no.
Hell
I'm
no.
not getting Taken.
Yeah, you don't want. Yeah, you don't. I thought you were talking
Any
about.
Liam Neeson movie is a no-no.
Yeah, honestly.
He's always going through something.
Yeah, he's always struggling emotionally, bro.
He's got none of the positives. Like at least Batman's
Right,
rich.
yeah,
At
he
least
got all the
Batman has to be a
accolades and
playboy.
the
and
positives.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson's out here just a regular dude trying to live his life, and all of a sudden his daughter's been snapped
it sucks.
and taken to another country. So now he's got to get on a plane and
Struggling with
pay
PTSD.
money out of his own pocket that he definitely doesn't have to go get his daughter back.
Bruh, the thing about Liam Neeson to me too is that everybody else got like skills. Liam Neeson's skill is being tall. Like, that's a superpower in his movies. Is that he got monstrous arm reach. Like that's it.
Hey, you know what? He is very reminiscent of a Lincoln.
Yeah.
You know what? He
He's
should-
like
he should have been-
Lincoln
he should have
Vampire
been-
Hunter, bro, in real life.
He should have been Lincoln.
Yes.
Give him the top hat. Let him
Yeah,
do
man,
this.
4 and 50 hands.
He had the Beetlejuice arms.
Yeah, man, this is wild.
He's got the nose, bro. He's like Lincoln. Why didn't they get him to be Lincoln?
Yeah, man.
I know Daniel Day-Lewis is great and all, but Dan doesn't Neeson fit that.
He said Daniel Day-Lewis is great and all. That's disrespect to the god himself.
Wait a minute. What about Leonidas or Captain Kirk?
Leonidas is definitely a no-no.
Yeah.
Why?
First off, I
window.
don't have an iPhone. It's like no.
I ain't got time for
I ain't got no mobile technology, and I'm about to get pierced through the heart by some nigga that look like an Oscar. I'm good.
Yeah, and I got one scratch on him, and that was my good. Yeah, sure, people will talk about me in legend, but I don't want to be talking
Right, I
about
don't want to be nobody legend. I want to live fruitfully. Granted, I get to kick some random in the chest smooth, but that's it, man. Like, you get a couple of good kills here and there, but then in the end, you die by a Xerox machine.
Dude, you get taken.
What about Captain Kirk?
Captain Kirk would be fire.
Yeah,
actually.
that would be different.
That would be cool.
Because I think that got left behind.
Yeah, I totally blanked on that one. Actually, that might be the best one of them all because you get to explore. Like, you actually get to explore parts of the universe that no one's even seen before.
Yeah.
Granted, you got to deal with like the Zerg or whatever they're called.
Spock.
Yeah.
How about Jake Sully?
Jake Sully?
Jake Sully.
Yo, he doesn't even make the halo at the end.
Jake Sully. I mean, like, he connects, he fucks with the hair. And that's gotta be,
He fucks with the hair.
that's gotta be a fucking great experience.
I mean, maybe brain sex does sound great.
Okay, so for those of you at home, Jake Sully is the Avatar guy.
Yes. It's the Avatar
You
guy.
gotta deal with Zoe Saldana, and it's just like
That's a bad thing?
it's not necessarily a good thing though.
Bruh, Zoe Saldana.
It's fine.
Yeah.
She is hot, but then it seems like she'd be cool for like all of 4 days, and then you're like, all right, what's the next train back to Earth, bro? Get me off of this.
Yeah, but then you go
I would do a reverse
But
Avatar.
then
You
you
sail back to Earth
bring-
as one of the aliens, and then come out and then turn back into a
But then you
human
go
again.
braid some other one. Braid another
Nigga, braid somebody else.
Go bring that banshee and fly around town.
Yeah, that banshee was.
Bro, you're braiding your damn anything over there.
It's true.
He's running around braided objects. Yeah. Does this work? Does this work? Does this work? Does this work?
He braided a tree.
Huh?
He did.
He braided a tree.
In all fairness, it was a tree of life.
So?
So it's just, it's
That was
a
he
little
basically slept with God and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in a weird way he did.
That's pretty solid.
Slept with consciousness itself.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
gotta be pretty fucking fire.
I guess, but I mean, you gotta live the rest of your life with Zoe Saldana. You know, I mean, I guess you live with everybody that's
Yeah.
there. I guess it'd be cool.
It'd be like living in a tribe on like the beach. You know?
Yeah, that's true. I guess in that sense, and then you're all like tall and lanky, but then you gotta fight like the next Doctor Doom when he comes in, because that's what the main villain of this last one.
What?
You don't remember that?
Doctor Doom?
It wasn't actually Doctor Doom, but I call him Doctor Doom. Like.
We are mixing genres hard.
Yeah, you gotta fight Lieutenant Surge every time. He shows up on base.
You can miss me with all that.
Yeah.
I wonder if things taste good to the Jake Sully in Avatar. Like,
But he can just
once-
grade them.
Well, once you turn alien, are you
What
just
are you,
like,
food?
are you eating food and like, are you enjoying it?
Yes, because remember when he first does it, he eats it like that weird blue.
Nah,
Yeah,
Right out
I
the
love
way.
it, yeah.
It's so sweet.
It's so good.
He can breathe the oxygen or the air there.
That's what it was, yeah, because they had like a super
Yeah.
high
It's like
something
different
content.
physical things, different taste buds.
Naturally occurring carbon fiber in your
You
bones.
think they'll find somewhere like that out there in space, man?
No.
You don't think there's any possibility that there is life out there?
No, there is.
No,
Are we gonna find it?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we'll be long gone by the time. Or
Wait,
at least
hold on.
we know what
It's just too big. It's too big.
You're saying we as humans or we as in our generation?
I mean,
We-
maybe by the
yes.
time we find life out there, we might not be humans anymore. Like, we
Yeah,
might
we
be
probably
something
gonna be
beyond
evolved.
that.
Transformers?
That's what, you don't remember that? Like, that's the theory of like why we think of aliens the way we do is because they're like an advancement of our future self. Like, they just become brain essentially. So it's just like,
Like Mars Attacks.
yeah, like because you don't like as you go into space, what your bone density
Also Tim Burton
increases. If you spend your entire life in space, like generationally, that's gonna then weaken your body and all
Missed
that
that one.
stuff. So,
That explains a lot.
yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, quantum of solace. I think. I guess back to rounding it back to what we came here for.
That's you?
I think quantum as
Casino
right
Royale.
now. Or I just be simple. I'd be Iron Man. Fuck it. I would choose Iron Man's action movie
Come
lifestyle.
on. Choose what your heart wants.
My heart wants his bread.
Really?
Is what it wants.
Yeah,
My
I was gonna
heart
say.
wants trillions of dollars to be used for whatever I want for some strange reason.
For all 2 listeners of you guys out there, let me run you guys back to a week in college, back when I lived with Elvin,
Yeah, that's
where
why
he
I'm
had watched
curious.
the 007 movie, so he decided
Why does it seem
to
be a
purchase
podcast,
a handle of Tanqueray. And then every morning he'd wake up, have his Tanqueray with an eggs Benedict. What did you realize at the end of the week, Elvin?
That was a very expensive hobby.
It's like playing polo.
Yeah, it is. I was just like, bro, this Tanqueray has hurt my pockets.
Hey, but you enjoyed that week though.
That was a phenomenal week. We kept that Tanqueray for quite a while after. I bought a big bottle of it, but it was just like, first off, I realized very quickly I was like, hey, Benedict. And And second of all,
You became hoity-toity as shit.
I'm starting the day off in the hot Georgia heat with a Tanqueray, bro. I'm good. What I needed was a glass of water, not a Tanqueray.
Multiple glasses of water.
Right. Wasn't Idris Elba the mascot for the Tanqueray commercials for a while?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't think so. I think it was a different black guy.
Am I getting my African Americans confused?
Yes.
Well, on that note about Eggs Benedict being gross,
Isn't that just like eggs covered in like fat? Or like mayonnaise or something?
No, Eggs Benedict
it's with that French sauce.
Well, it wasn't Eggs Benedict. I wasn't doing
Hollandaise.
Eggs Benedict. I was doing like egg on toast, basically. So it was like a fried egg on toast.
Oh, so you're
The
eating
poor man
Waffle House
thinks
with a martini. The ultimate combination.
I'm
Were you also
fancy.
playing on your game station, sir?
Yes.
My game station?
Yes.
What's my game station?
That's the poor man's PlayStation.
I have no game station.
Yeah.
Nate had the game station.
Whoa.
The Sony Pop Station.
Yeah. I have a PlayStation.
Hold on, does Waffle House serve alcohol?
No.
That'd be crazy if they did. That'd
Bro,
be
that'd be
mistakes.
kinda
More like a
counterintuitive.
BYOB type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it's not unofficial BYOB, so you just offer a beer and sit down. So you can't have, shut up, it's Waffle House.
Yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
No one's gonna stop you at a Waffle House, bro.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, there have been fights at Waffle House.
Yeah. The food here is a la carte, averaging $1 a piece. Leave me alone. Let me enjoy
If
this.
anything, they'd be upset you didn't bring them a beer.
Right. Let me enjoy this Keystone Light.
Oh, good God.
Well, on this talk about breakfast and foods, would you eat at Crystal's breakfast?
No.
Nah.
Nah.
It's gonna be a nah.
Any takers here?
Oh,
Okay, so would you guys rather eat a Crystal's breakfast
Oh, God.
biscuit or whatever it is they serve for breakfast, or live squid?
live squid.
Male or female? You don't know what it is.
Live squid.
Fuck that. Nah. I'll
gotta
chance
choose.
the Crystal's breakfast.
I might have to chance the Crystal's breakfast, bro.
Live squid.
I'm taking live squid.
Alright, enjoy that.
Yeah.
Can I do live fish? I'll do live fish, which is like a live trout. I'll do that.
You just bite into a trout back like an apple.
No, the head.
Oh, you bite into it like that T-Rex did Littlefoot dad?
Yes.
Holy shit, man.
No,
That's a deep cut.
I do it like Bear Grylls. I just reach my hand into the ice, reach out and just thread the middle. Just
And then you get into a fist fight with a
Grizzly
with a
bear?
grizzly bear because he was like
How
my
do you
fish.
like live squid or Crystal's breakfast?
Crystals.
And that's rank for him. Like he's like that's a Tuesday.
Hold on. Has the world come to like some sort of apocalypse?
No, this is just a normal day.
Live squid.
It's a normal Wednesday.
And the funny part is that Crystal survived that apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's
That
like,
and Waffle House are open post-apocalypse.
it's like the Shinto shrine in
We don't be
Okinawa.
sure on this cloudy day.
It's just this is a nuclear winter outside and there's some dude in there cooking up eggs.
Now don't forget your nuclear umbrella.
Yeah. Thanks.
We'll see you here.
Waffle House man. Anytime, and he waves at you with all three arms.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Listen,
Yeah.
Nah, nothing terrifies me more than places that serve breakfast that shouldn't. Crystals, Taco Bell.
KFC.
Whoa, Taco Bell serves breakfast?
Yeah, taco. The
Oh,
breakfast
yeah,
taco,
I
bro.
forgot that.
Breakfast
That's the
tortilla.
egg
whatever.
taco.
Yeah.
Have you got it, Mike?
No.
Sounds like that's the move tomorrow.
How about
That will never be the move.
That is never the way.
how about this? Live squid or breakfast at Captain D's, Mike?
I'm not eating live squid. And
No?
Captain D's doesn't serve breakfast.
Got
Wait, hold on.
What if it did?
Well, ask me that when it does.
Well, Captain D's in general. Not live squid. Live squid or Captain D's?
I'd rather have Captain D's than a live squid because a live squid can kill you.
Wait, hold on. Is there something about live squid I don't know about?
Yeah, it can kill you.
Based on what?
It like getting in your esophagus and holding onto your esophagus on the way down.
I'm not gonna bite its beak, I'm gonna bite its dome.
It's
off.
not about
Yeah,
the
that's what I'm
beak.
saying. You chew
it's
on
about
it,
the
you kill
tentacles. The tentacles also can get blocked in your
Yeah, I'm
throat.
chewing it up. I'm not just gonna swallow it whole like a
See, that's what that was
Neanderthal.
my
Well, you know
Yeah,
how
but
much
even
you know how
if you
things
swallow it,
still move?
it still has nerve endings.
You can kill a squid and still stick it on a wall.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm gonna eat the
But
dome,
you're
wait for the
chewing it.
tentacles to stop wiggling.
It's not.
He's saying that you can kill a squid and still stick it on the wall.
Yeah, a snake still wiggles around.
So you're not eating a live squid then. You're eating a dead
I
squid.
mean,
Well, you ate it live, and then in the process of chewing it.
But you didn't
That's not a
actually eat
lot.
it.
That's not a
It's
lot of
just in your
time.
mouth.
You just chew on it and then let it sit in there for like a couple hours.
no,
And
I'm
then-
not I'm not gonna swallow
Feel
a
it going through
whole
the throat of
squid
death,
live.
you know?
No, I don't think you. Yeah, you just automatic. That's like stuff.
So eating a live squid, it's alive when you swallow.
When you eat it, yeah.
Yeah.
When you swallow it.
No. See, a live squid to me is always like it's alive, then you put it in your mouth.
That's just
Then-
food. That's just food.
That's
No,
food.
what's- no,
I ate a
no.
live chicken,
Right.
but I
No.
killed it and fried it.
And yeah,
That's like you getting a chicken and then biting a live chicken, then biting into it. You're eating a live chicken.
Yeah.
Just the part that you ripped off is now like, you know.
I see where both of you
Yeah,
are.
I see if you eat a live squid and you bite it and you chew it and you swallow it, its suction cup is still active.
That's the point that he's making.
It's still
yeah.
gonna get you.
But while I'm chewing on this dude's muffin cap, its tentacles are dying. So I'm gonna slowly keep eating this dude's dome.
I'd say you gotta chew for like 20 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'd rather start my day with a fillet of fish and a large coffee.
Yes, please. Sign me up. A fillet of fish, a large coffee, and
A massive diarrhea.
Holy shit, fillet of fish.
That's
fillet of
an
fish,
old
black
person.
coffee, bro.
Old person.
Yeah.
What's the lowest
Walking
form of
in,
breakfast you would
beginning
have?
at
Like,
6
if you
a.m.
ever
and
did
after.
your
I might
breakfast?
start to
Fast
fall
food.
like that,
Bro, don't you
Well,
dare.
just in general, I guess.
Hold on, does CVS serve breakfast?
They got that new McDonald's that stuff. I might figure it out. I might try it. I might be like, man, what's all the hype about? And the next thing you know, I'll walk in with a walker 2 weeks from now. Like,
What are you trying?
y'all come back in the 60s. Huh?
What are you trying?
Fillet of fish and a black
Don't do
coffee.
that.
Bruh.
Show up with a coupon.
Is that a breakfast item for real?
Shut up with a coupon.
It's not like a breakfast combo, but you can get it together. Only the combo. This is like fillet of fish and a black coffee, large, and then for an extra 50 cents, you can complain about how the coffee was too hot.
Yeah.
Does the fillet of fish come on a bagel?
No.
Or do you have to get the bagel?
You want a bagel fillet of fish?
I'm not gonna go fillet of fish.
My brother, you insane?
He's like, you don't want to balance out this breakfast part? Turn it into a bagel.
Nah, you may as well put it on a croissant.
Yeah. You made me drop my croissant.
I'm saying, if you get fillet of fish, you might as well just go all in.
I mean, true, but I don't know if I want to start the day off with a fried fish bagel. You know what I mean? Like,
Are you also going to take that fried fish sandwich and dunk it like a French dip into that coffee?
yes, that's the only way to do
Dude,
it. That was already assumed.
you
If
start
I-
your
if I
morning,
was
you start your
starting
morning
out-
off on that tomorrow and let me know how it went.
Nah, I'm good, bro. Elvin was found dead in the alley.
In the parking lot of the
The parking
McDonald's.
lot of the McDonald's.
Like, damn, he ain't
He
making
took
it
a
before.
bite. He said, "This is delicious," and the car slowly drove into traffic.
Has anybody ordered a fillet of fish?
Yes.
Really?
When I was a kid, I was so washed. That was my favorite thing on the menu. At
Same.
I've
McDonald's.
never. I don't
Bro,
know.
at McDonald's?
So,
Yeah.
all the time.
I never
no,
ordered
no.
burgers. I always got fillet of
If
fish.
you're
Sure,
gonna get a fillet of fish, you might as well go to Captain D's or Long John
I used
Silver's.
to fuck with Captain D's.
So that's where I went to get my fillets of fish that were fast
Oh,
food. I would
yeah.
never order it from a Burger King or a McDonald's. Or
What is the difference, bro? Fillet, Captain D's and all of them the same.
Because at least Captain D's tries to.
Right.
No.
It goes through the
There it
effort of
is.
saying it's actual fish.
Look, like Captain D's, for all intents and
Bro,
purposes,
y'all
quote
started y'all day off
unquote.
with worse. Go ahead.
Well, true.
Yeah.
But Captain D's, for all intents and purposes, quote unquote, specializes in fish. So at least,
That's
Specializes
exactly
in
my point.
fish.
That's exactly.
PHISH.
But that's my point. I'm not getting it from McDonald's, bro. I'm trusting the people who
It's the
cook it every
same
day.
hunk of meat, bro.
They buy from the same Chinese supplier, bro. Trust me.
Someone on Reddit was like, somewhere out there's a small band of people keeping Long John Silver's in business. And then someone commented and be like, that's us, we're called Catholics.
Oh.
Hey man, I'm Catholic.
Yeah, and you eat
And you eat Captain D.
Long John.
Well, I haven't eaten Long John Silver since I was.
Y'all
six.
slick gonna make me go there after this podcast is done.
I still,
This
so,
podcast brought to you by.
No. We do not accept that as a sponsor.
Yeah, we do.
We got-
cut the check. I'm
Mike.
like, fuck. But what? This podcast is brought to you by KY Jelly for men.
Would you guys try the lobster McDonald's?
What?
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, fried lobster bites.
bites, yeah.
You shut your
Yeah.
fucking mouth.
Yes.
Right now they have them.
Not at McDonald's here. I think what is it? That was a select
McDonald's?
item at McDonald's.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Captain D's. They have like Captain D's.
It must be like Massachusetts.
McDonald's had like
Lobster bites. It's gotta be like a Japanese.
And they were like a northeastern thing, yeah.
That in Northeast, that's what I figured.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I'd do it up north. I'd be surprised. I actually think that's the one thing McDonald's would get right is like localized shit. Like when they do like those weird things that are only located in one place. I would
Yeah.
think that those would be better.
if
than
you go to a
the
McDonald's in
ones.
Japan, order whatever the fuck you
Right,
want.
right. Except the Japanese Burger King was trash. Like I had like their avocado whatever burger or something like that. I took the avocado off.
Well,
Yeah, I was about to say,
avocado,
because
bro,
you're allergic to avocado.
I mean, I found that out after that though. Like it was a while.
You made a
after
fucking
that.
mistake, bro.
Yeah, I made a mistake. It was trash though, but the fries were still good because it's Burger King. Yeah, bro. burger, you make a great burger.
So what's the lowest form of fast food? Who's scraping the bottom? Who's the
They
actual bottom?
say, I feel like Eddie and Mike are on the verge of Captain D / Long John Silver. So
No, I'm okay with
Carl's
that.
Jr.
I don't need that.
I would
one.
argue Dairy Queen for that for me.
Nah.
No.
Like, I don't eat Dairy Queen food. I would
do.
Yeah, I
oh,
do.
do.
What?
Yeah, I had the
Nah,
burger there,
nah.
and the burger's pretty good.
Dude, the chicken tenders.
And the chicken tenders.
Or Crystals. I would side with Crystals.
Crystal's probably very.
Crystals
the
probably.
lowest.
It may not be the bottom. That's neat. I
See,
can't be
because I'll
absolute.
put
like-
Carl's Jr.'s above Crystals.
Carl Jr.'s not bad.
I would not put Carl Jr.'s above Crystals.
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
That all three of them at Hardee's
Or no,
tapping that
Jack in
in
the Box. That's-
Jack in the Box is good though.
Jack in the Box is trash.
Dude, Jack in the Box is good.
Fuck out of here.
Good
Jack in the Box
out
has
of
50
Texas.
menu
You
items.
gotta
They all
drive.
different.
You gotta drive.
Egg rolls is
50
one
miles
of
to
them.
the-
All right, hold on.
Tacos is
Hold on.
So first of all, I'm throwing Jack in the Box either at the bottom or somewhere near, just because
Facts.
I keep seeing commercials for Jack in the Box and them niggas ain't even here.
Well,
so
they're in Texas, bro. Go out to Texas, get your.
I'm not going to
close
Texas.
They have them all between. I think it's like
Jack
South
in-
Carolina.
Well, I'm not going to South Carolina to get.
I'm not going to another state
y'all
for some
went-
boo boo food.
But y'all went to get White Castle in Tennessee.
Well, that's different.
That's White
No, it's
Castle
not.
good.
No, it is not.
White Castle just has better PR, but it's the same trash.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
It's crystals.
No.
It
Crystals
is.
is a wannabe White Castle.
No, White Castle and Crystals is damn.
You know what? I don't fuck with anymore. Subway.
Oh,
I agree with that.
I'm
I'll rock with
I've been to Subway.
You know
What's
what's
the
like
like
that?
sandwiches?
Blimpie.
What's
I've never been and
I've
I
never
Exactly.
Yeah, Blimpie kind of fell off. Blimpie is like
It still
Quiznos.
exists.
But Subway's
Yeah.
another one that I don't fuck with.
Blimpie does still exist, and so does Quiznos, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
when your mascot's two diseased rats, I don't know.
I thought that was gonna take them out the door, bro. I thought they were gonna get shooed out by the Sandman after that commercial. Like, but they survived.
I was like, oh, they're making sandwiches, and I saw them, the mascots, and I was like, ooh, no,
That's gonna be a hot no.
nah.
Yeah.
No. Little Caesars. That's there.
Little
That's
Caesars
not even
actually.
like pizza.
It might
$5
not.
hot
You know what?
It's not
That's
pizza.
taking it from me. Little Caesars.
That's your number one?
Yeah, because I'll go eat at Crystals, but I ain't going to eat at Little Caesars.
I don't eat at Hardee's and stuff like that. Like
I would.
that's why I say like Caesars. I would probably get a slice of Caesar's pizza.
But it's not real pizza.
I know it's not,
Yeah,
but
but
Hardee's is a
To
no
be
for
fair,
me.
none of
Like,
this food is real food.
True. Well, Hardee's is a no. Like when we
I would eat a
go-
Hardee's burger right now.
Would you?
Yeah.
No.
That's gonna be a nah for me.
I had the last time I ate at Hardee's, they gave me the sloppiest burger.
Oh, they're
Sorry,
I've eaten in my life.
sorry. Sonic's.
I haven't been to Sonic.
They got
Sonic's
shakes.
food gave me like
The squares.
the squirts. It did.
Number 4.
It squirts. Yeah, it gave me the squirts.
It was liquid.
None of it
I
was
just
solid.
ate it and it fell out the bottom.
Yeah, I felt like a skeleton. It fell out. I was like, where'd it
There
go?
was no trash.
Did you feel like the bear
I felt like
hibernating?
Casper the Friendly Ghost, bro. Like it fell straight out the bottom. Huh?
Did you feel like a hibernating bear where you just have a cap and it just...
Bro, I felt tired immediately, and then I got home and I felt like I had food poisoning.
Got the shakes.
Yeah, I got the shakes
And
and
the bubble
The
guts.
shakes
yeah,
and the hot snakes.
They are up there for me. Like
Whoa.
Sonic's food is trash. Now their shakes are amazing.
Can we all agree that Checkers is pretty good?
Yes.
Checkers is so good.
They still compete. Elvin and I did a small sample size of best fries
Damn, those fries good.
between Checkers and KFC.
Actually, pause. Fries aside, Arby's.
Arby's sucks.
Yeah, I hate Arby's actually. I fucking...
Black Mike will away on that.
Yeah, I high five you there.
We have the meats, but none of the ones you want.
None of the ones you
None
want.
of the ones you want.
Sure, Arby's encompasses what a sandwich.
What's with this deer meat sandwich, bro? I'm good.
No,
That raccoon meat sandwich.
They do encompass the hamburger,
No, that's squirrel meat.
but I ain't fucking with it.
now I will say their fries are pretty good,
Their fries are flames.
and they have
The fries are good.
they have immaculate PR now.
Yes, they do. Their PR is
No, they
amazing.
don't. I don't like it.
I like-
It's too racist.
I like the food. I like
No,
the
yeah.
fries.
Arby's is way too racist.
Are they?
Yes.
What do they do?
They say gyro, de gyro. And then it's like Mediterranean burrito.
I don't understand.
A gyro.
Yeah. So
Oh.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Well,
Well,
the fries are good.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like the whoever's
They're
doing
like their social media PR.
yeah.
Oh,
The people
okay.
that are making the like nerd like
Yeah, they know
cardboard
they know
cutout
exactly who to
things with
Okay.
names.
like
and
how
shit.
accept that.
attracted the lesbian community, like the same level thing.
Every time I've been to Arby's.
It's gross.
There was.
Yeah,
I've been
Arby's,
twice.
no, dog.
Now
I've been
I bring this up specifically because me and Elvin were going to go get food, and Elvin was hungry, and he was like, "Yo, like," and it was like during rush hour traffic and everything. It was just like, I'm trying to get food real fast, and I was like, "Go to Arby's because there won't be a line." And we went to Arby's, and we were the only people there. And I was
He
like,
was right. Yeah, there was absolutely no line.
And you'll always lose.
Always lose.
just
That
get
was
2
not
large
cool.
fries and we'll leave.
Right. Yeah, get me out of here. Yeah, that was an interesting situation.
Alright, so reversal.
Oh,
Not, obviously this won't include fast food, but what's the best thing you've ever eaten, you think?
that's never me.
That's very hard.
It is.
Dead ass. My mom made a paella a couple years back. I still remember it to this day, and I know that's this. Everybody say their mom's food.
No, well, it could have been that one specific
It
one.
was this. My mom always makes good food, but like it was this paella she made, bro. That I swear to you, I never told her to this day. I shed a tear for that paella. I swear on everything I love, bro. Like when I was done with it, I literally shed a tear. Bro. Like I always thought that kind of stuff was dumb. I was like, man, people always say this kind of dumb shit. It was like. It was the most filling, wholesome meal I feel like I had almost ever had in my life, bro. And that shit hit the bottom of my soul. I was just like, oh my god.
Seafood?
Yeah, and I don't know if I've asked her to make it again, bro, but it was like, I could eat that every day. I dead ass could. Like, I was like, if you just made this every day, I would eat this every single day.
My roommate's dad. It was his 21st birthday, and I was his DD, so he could like drink or whatever. And I took him back to his parents' place and spent the night. And his dad made breakfast the following morning. His dad, no bullshit, held me hostage with his food for the weekend. Cause like he made breakfast like chocolate chip pancakes, bacon, eggs, like the whole 9. And like I was full of shit. And then like took a nap afterward. Woke back up and he was like, "Hey, you staying for dinner?" And I was like, I mean, after breakfast, yeah. And so like he made burritos like the size you would get at like Moe's or like Chipotle or some shit like that, but they were like 10 times better. And I was like, God damn, bless these fucking burritos. And I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm not driving home in this full stomach, so I went to sleep. And then I woke up and he ran breakfast back again the next day.
Oh my god! No more.
I was like,
This game. You can tell like you had a triple wide stomach, looked like you came out of what's the name of it? Willy Wonka.
Oh, Violet?
Violet.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it.
They had to will you out of there like you're Hannibal Lecter?
yeah, I mean, like it was, and I was sitting there thinking about it too. Like I tried to leave like extra early in the morning because I was like, if he start cooking breakfast, I'm stuck again. And I want to go home, bro. But I stuck downstairs and he was already in the kitchen, like getting ready to like do it up, and I was like, oh man, fuck. It was like, hey, you want anything specific? I was like, well, since you were asking,
What are my
You
options?
probably also appreciated the fact that you enjoyed it so much. Like a lot of people who cook do the same thing. Like they appreciate like when people are really enthusiastic about
yeah,
food.
man, shout out to that food, man,
Yeah.
because like,
Run it back.
yeah, and he was just like, yeah, if you ever like want to like stop by for a meal or something, let me know. And I'm like, man, if you didn't live all the way in the middle of nowhere, I would be here all the time.
Yeah,
I
would
would
pay
pay
for groceries if you continue to cook this food like this.
White Mike? Taco Bell?
Best thing I ever had this morning, Taco Bell.
Probably that bone-in aged ribeye from Bone Steakhouse
Oh yeah.
in Atlanta.
That's a win.
Never been. Never been.
Oof, that's a good one.
That's good.
That is good.
How about you, Nate?
I've had some good meals, I don't know. You might have passed to come back.
Yeah, I'm Mexican American.
We know.
So
You're part Indian.
So I peak. So my high, I don't have a peak maximum because it's kind of like if you were to plot how delicious my meals are, my maximum flat lines.
Curve, yeah.
Oh, there's a flat line.
They plateau.
If
I
flat
let your
lines,
mom throw down in the kitchen, bro. Like there's no way.
I did have your mom's smallies that one time. They were amazing.
it flatlines every time I'm home or in Mexico. When I'm in Mexico, my mom's cooking or my grandma's cooking. So my mom was always cooking great. But when I'm in Mexico and there's no air conditioning, I'm sweating my balls off. And it's nighttime and it's still hot as fuck and it's 10 p.m. But then like eating like a burrito or tacos or fucking tortas, man, is it good.
Yeah.
Man, is it fucking good. Maybe a little bit of dust in the air.
It's the dust that makes it.
Yeah.
A little bit of dust.
Dude, yeah, it's just too. It's
Mexican
just too
pizza
good.
does.
Yeah, but like I said, like that, I've been searching. I've been going to other places getting paella. Even when we go to La Fonda and stuff like
Oh, it's
that.
great.
And it's excellent, but bro, I'm telling you,
La
man,
Fonda's
when she
just
made that shit, like I died. I don't even think, and she made it was like a one-off thing. It wasn't even something that she did all the time. It was just like, oh, I just made this because we got the ingredients to it, and I was like, bruh, like don't do this to me.
I think this is one of those, like the one miracle time. Like I usually when I go home, I grill steaks pretty much every time. It's normal. They taste fine. I don't know what sort of moons aligned or stars were in the sky, but like my brother's friends came home from school the one time, and it was like the regular deal, but those steaks, something that cow was massaged with love or something, because those steaks were unstoppable. And they were like, let me get like 8-ounce steak or something. These were like 16-ounce steaks. And they were like big old fucking slabs of meat. Oh my gosh, they were tender. Oh, they were good.
Yeah.
Maybe they had a little bit of steroids injected into the meat.
And I don't know. There could have been MSG in there for all I know, man.
MSG with love.
Hey, that's fine. They were. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now I'm biased because I like breakfast is my favorite meal, but
Really?
breakfast aside though, bacon wrapped filet mignon, phenomenal.
yeah.
I like garlic steak, like when they like have like the garlic crusted steak.
I'm like White Mike. I'm the bone-in cowboy man.
I never had bone and cowboy. And I want to actually.
Dude, the
There's
tomahawk
so- there's so-
steak.
Yeah, I've never had a
different.
tomahawk. And the funny part is that Sam's Club was selling them for a while. It was like $16 for one of them, and it was
But
big.
the-
Like the bone was like that long.
You know what I'd say to that? I'd say like you probably like Mike and I were talking about it. You're probably better off just going to like a nice restaurant, getting it prepared correctly
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
I mean steak is.
before you ruin a cowboy.
But I've made good steak. That's the thing. Like
Not that good.
I mean, of course not at their level, but I mean, like I've made really good steak. at
Yeah,
home.
and I can attest to that. Like
Right.
he's made a very, very delicious
Appreciate
steak.
it. Yeah,
But-
I put work into that. Yeah.
You did, but I would agree. Like for at least for your first experience with this particular thing, like go
How
go
much
have
is
a
one of those steaks?
professional.
$100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
it's not cheap, but
Oh,
it's
I went
so
to-
worth it.
Oh shit, what's that place
I
called?
might go.
Oh, where's the Shake Shack at down in Buckhead? What's that? American Cut. We went there for my mom's birthday or Mother's Day or something.
Is that when it took a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went there for like
Mother's
something.
Day is probably what it was.
Probably.
Yeah, we were talking
And
about.
they had a bone-in tomahawk like fillet, but it was like 16 ounces with bone marrow butter on it. Dude,
Jesus Christ.
I mean, and the dude flambéed it tableside. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. I mean, I could eat like pounds of that and just be sweating and loving myself. Getting the meat sweats and some meat mares later that night.
Ruth Chris was really good too. Like,
It is.
Yeah, their steak was really, really good. That's the only steakhouse, quote unquote, steak I think I've ever had. Is Ruth Chris.
Mm.
Yeah.
I still need to go to Ruth Chris. I'll get there eventually.
That's
They're
good.
really good.
I just
Honestly, Fogo de Chao is up there.
Yeah,
I know,
Fogo
I know it's overplayed, but it's
No, man, you get the unlimited, the green card?
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
That's where I had the bacon wrapped filet mignon.
It's Fogo de Chão.
But you got to be careful with Fogo, man, because like one, you get the meat sweats, and two, like
Easy.
I've always been
if-
ready for the meat twitch.
if you don't play your cards right, you won't make it.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Rip my friend
partake
John,
in real estate.
who joined us at Fogo and wasn't able to make it through the meal.
I'm always game for Fogo.
Weak.
That's my secret.
I was born in the meat sweats.
In all fairness, we didn't just go to Fogo. It was my
the
my
wedding,
friend's
yeah.
it was my friend's bachelor party, and he's a foodie, so we just literally did nothing but eat all day.
Nice.
Went to brunch, went to like Ormsby's, played some games, ate some food, got some drinks, and then rounded the day off with Fogo.
Good God.
Yeah, we weren't stopping that day.
Fogo's not just in. If Fogo, you gotta clear everything out for the day. You gotta eat just like grapes.
We
to
did.
keep your stomach expanded. Yeah.
That's why my friend John didn't make it, because we
Right.
were eating all day
Y'all
and
wild,
then
like,
ended
yeah.
it with
Yeah,
Fogo.
Y'all, that was wild.
I don't know. I never do that kind of thing.
What?
Regardless of going to a place like Fogo that like serves you unlimited food.
Oh, you don't wild out, or you don't like starve yourself beforehand?
No, I do.
I'm
I
never
definitely do. And it's not because I'm trying to get some kind of value for your money type thing. It's because I want the experience. Like, I want all of it. Like, I want to be able to taste.
When somebody comes over, Corey says you want, I say yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They might as well stab all the knives directly in the table, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting some of all of it. So just go ahead and not waste it. And when they run over fight, like, you want this one to stab? I want both. Like,
Yeah.
go ahead and start cutting.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want this? No, you want this? Like, hey, guys, I'll take all of both.
There's plenty of room in the stomach for all of these.
I'll take 4 links of sausage and 3 fillets.
Just leave the knife.
Yeah.
Like, you sitting there holding the knife, eating off the side of the knife.
No, you're not even cutting the knife. You're eating off the spit. Like
Right.
Yeah,
a
we might
monster.
as well hit up Fogo this weekend.
We could.
Whoa.
Why not?
Whoa.
It's
Yo.
expensive, but we could.
Are you familiar with the meat? Okay, you guys are familiar with the meat sweats. Are you familiar with the meat mares?
Meat Mares is real.
Yeah.
No.
I've actually endured those because when we went to Fogo the next morning, I had a very bad night there.
Yeah, meat mares
Yeah.
is real.
Yeah, I've never had a meat bear.
Yeah. Meat mares is a real condition, fellas.
Yeah, if you overeat that meat run and you go to sleep soon afterwards, man, them dreams gonna be
Weird.
a problem.
Yeah, meat mares is no joke.
Like
Yeah.
a bad LSD trip.
I don't
Nah.
eat fast, but I eat a lot.
But like the crazy part about Fogo is their desserts are also unstoppable.
They have dessert?
Yes.
Exactly, I'm not there for them
Dude,
dessert, bro. Sorry.
that fried yuca they have?
The fried yuca is really good.
But
They have
like,
side items?
Yes, bro.
oh yeah, no, they've got like a full meal. Like you
Yeah.
can go there and get a salad and everything. But
all I know is the
like,
meat.
you not there for the salad.
No.
And that was so funny because like my friend, it was his bachelor party. We took him there, and he'd never been there before, and so he was trying to sample everything, and he was trying to go to the salad bar at the beginning. And we're like, bro, if you don't get your
Get your ass.
Sit your ass down. You want a salad, go to Walmart and get some lettuce.
I'm probably gonna have a romaine.
Exactly. It's like, nah, get you some real food.
but it was, it's his day, whatever. We told him don't indulge yourself in the salad. Get a couple of leaves or something and then come back.
That's literally what I did. I got 1 leaf, 2 leaves, 3 leaves.
And then we came back, and then they started bringing out the meats. He started he didn't even get through those leaves. He looked at it and was just like, yeah, that was a mistake. yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
You don't sit your ass down.
Wow, what is going on over there?
Anywho,
So I guess, enjoy life, eat good food.
Eat moss.
and prosper, man.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good stop point.
Yeah.
Let it ride.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter
Yes.
at Pumpernickel Pod, aka Mr. Pumpernickel P Podcast. What's going on here? What are you doing?
Pick up, you keep talking.
I just keep.
Yeah. Follow us at YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube. Yeah, the
Yeah.
website is up.
Is it?
Is it pumpernickelpodcast.com?
Pumpernickelpodcast.com.
Yeah.
I have to, if anything, I'd have to go
Google
back
us,
and
Google
that.
Pumpernickel Podcast. You'll find us, YouTube.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Please recommend any topics. We'll talk about pretty much anything.
Please
Yeah.
follow and subscribe and comment.
Yeah, definitely leave us some comments if you want us to talk about anything specific. Please let us know. We're all about talking about.
I don't want to see
ridiculous
YouTube comments be like, y'all should think about quitting. Anyway.
Hey, that's fine. I'll come back. I'll clap back.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good one. We out.